So, to those who don't know yet, a fight between Team Tszyu and Jermell Charlo is pretty much official to take place on the 28th of January. It was announced months ago, but now that the next year is coming up pretty soon, it doesn't seem too far away from now. Yeah, January 28th, possibly in Vegas. They haven't really announced a lot of the official details yet, but contracts have been signed already apparently, and things have been agreed on. So we're just pretty much just waiting for an official venue and network and this and that. So anyway, Team Tszyu said some pretty interesting stuff lately. Boxing Scene wrote an article about it, as you guys can tell by the headline. Team Tszyu said, "I want to knock Charlo out. I don't want distance fight." That's what the headline says. And if you read the article, it quotes Team Tszyu, and he said, and I quote, he said, "I don't want this fight going the distance. I plan on knocking him out before the 12th round. This is no bullshit, man. You got this opportunity once in a lifetime. You can win world titles in divisions, but to be undisputed in the four belt era, it doesn't happen often. It's only happened 7 times in boxing history." That is true. I mean, the four belt era is not many people have won all the belts at the same time. So anyway, Team Tszyu went on to say, and I quote, it reads, "This is the Super Bowl of the NFL, the NBA playoff, the last winning shot, a buzzer beater. This is the World Cup Grand Final." Well, I don't know about that. This is not this is not just the biggest moment in boxing, but in sports. It's massive. It doesn't get bigger. And he went on to talk about, he said back then there wasn't a four belt era. He did it in a three belt era. He talked about his dad, how his dad defended this belt 20 times, this and that. But anyway, what do you guys think about Team Tszyu's comments about him knocking out Charlo? Do you think he can knock out Charlo? Does Team Tszyu have what it takes to knock out Jermell Charlo? Now, Team Tszyu, to those who don't know who he is, because I feel like a lot of people still don't know who he is. Like I mentioned, he's the son of Tszyu, the legendary Tszyu. Team Tszyu was born in Australia, and right now he has an undefeated record of 21 wins, 0 losses, 15 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. He is one of the mandatory challengers for Charlo, so Charlo has no choice but to fight him, I believe, for the WBO. And it's been agreed upon that when Charlo fought Castaño, that Team Tszyu will be the next one in line. He actually allowed the rematch between Charlo and Castaño to happen with the promise that he will fight the winner. So yeah, the winner has no choice but to fight him, which is Charlo. So he's coming off a win against Terrell Gausha in a fight where it ended up being much more competitive than I expected. Team Tszyu didn't look good in that fight. Got dropped in the first round. That was supposed to be his American. It was his American debut, and he failed to impress. I'm going to be honest. He failed to impress. And after that, I am not convinced that he can win this fight against Charlo, let alone knock him out. If anybody's going to win this fight by knockout, chances are it will most likely be Charlo, in my opinion. You know, I like Team Tszyu. I think he's good for boxing in Australia. He brings in a lot of new fans to the sport in Australia, but it's not an easy win. If he can try to go for the knockout, that would be very impressive if he goes for the knockout. But right now, Charlo is on the peak of his career, in his prime, coming off big win against Castaño, becoming undisputed at 154. He's the one that collected. Keep in mind, he's the one that collected the belts. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, but no way can Team Tszyu win this fight by knockout, in my opinion. I don't think he can, man. It, I'll give him hella props if he wins this fight by knockout, Team Tszyu. But we'll see. We will see. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.